Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And yeah, I'm finally back with another heavy metal update. Took a trip to Sydney recently and called into Utopia Records. They're downtown in the Sydney CBD and they're basically a music store dedicated to heavy metal. They've been around since the late 70s and I've ordered a bunch of stuff from them online. Fantastic store, but I've never actually been into their physical store premises before, so that was really awesome. And yeah, I did pretty well. I picked up a bunch of stuff. So before we get into what I picked up though, I took some photos while I was at Utopia Records, so we'll take a look at those now. But yeah, the store was awesome. I've never been into a music store that's solely dedicated to heavy metal, so that was really cool and just absolutely amazing. Really well set up. Ton of merchandise, ton of collectibles, a good selection of both vinyl and CDs. So yeah, I was really impressed overall with the store. And if you're ever in the Sydney area, I definitely highly recommend checking them out. And if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below, because they have a really good website that you can order pretty much everything that they have in their store via their website, which is cool. So yeah, I did pretty well. Picked up some merchandise that I've been wanting for a while, and also picked up a couple of harder to find CDs, which is always what I like to do when I'm out hunting in the wild. So yeah, with that being said, we're just going to get straight into it now. So we'll start with the merchandise first. So the first item that I bought was a Slayer coffee mug, which is really cool. Love Slayer, favourite of the big four, and other than the poster behind me, I don't really own a lot of merchandise for Slayer, so yeah, happy to pick this one up. Next up we have some pop vinyl, and I picked up 3, which now completes my Metallica pop vinyl collection, because I already have James. So I picked up Robert, and I haven't even taken these out of the packaging yet, but I am. I'm going to display these on the shelf behind me. So that is Robert. And then I picked up Lars. I do apologise about the glare. And then the last one, last but certainly not least, to complete the collection, is Kirk. So that's really cool. So yeah, as I said, I already have James, so I now have a complete set, which is really cool. So that's all the merchandise that I picked up. I could have picked up a lot more. There was a ton of stuff that I was interested in, but I didn't want to go too crazy. So yeah, but I am happy with those. So I did pick up some CDs. So I picked up a couple of newer release albums from this year, and then, as I mentioned before, I picked up a couple of harder to find albums, which I was really happy with, especially one of them. So we'll start with the new releases first. So I picked up Toxic Holocaust's latest album, Primal Future 2019. If you guys are unfamiliar with Toxic Holocaust, they are a modern thrash band, and a absolutely phenomenal one at that. And yeah, this is another awesome album from these guys. These guys never disappoint. So that's Toxic Holocaust. The next one, and I absolutely love the packaging. This is probably my favourite artwork or cover art or packaging for an album in quite a long time, and that is Exhumed, its latest album, Exhumed Horror. You guys know I'm a big fan of horror movies, slashers in particular. So I absolutely love the cover art on this one, and this is another fantastic album. Pretty extreme when it comes to death metal, these guys, and I'm not always into that, but for some reason Exhumed just seemed to click with me, and yeah, killer album. And I absolutely love the back cover too. It's got the track listings on the VHS spines, so obviously nice little throwback to horror VHS, and really awesome. So yeah, this is a great album. So if you guys are a fan of Exhumed, you've probably already heard this if you are, but if not, I definitely highly recommend this one. Really good. Then when I was browsing, because I was probably in there for about an hour, it was just absolutely awesome. I came across this CD and I had no idea that this one got a remaster, and that is Possessed's second album, Beyond the Gates and the Eyes of Horror EP. So this was really cool. 2019 reissue or remaster, whatever you want to call it. So I was really happy to pick this one up. As I said, I had no idea that this was even getting released. They had the original, but the original was double the price, so I decided to pick this one up. And haven't had a chance to listen to this particular CD yet, but I've listened to this album online numerous times, and really good. So yeah, that's that one. The next one I was really happy to come across, because this one is getting slightly harder to find, and it's Obituary's The Incomplete. Classic death metal band right here, and this is a really good album from these guys. So happy to add this one into the collection. I've been wanting it for quite a while, and yeah, happy to find it. So that's that one. And then last but certainly not least, this album is really hard to come across. I don't even come across this online. So when I was browsing the second-hand CD section, which they have a really good range of second-hand CDs, and you can pick up some of the more sort of harder to find stuff and some out-of-print stuff. Pretty spot on with prices. You know, they know the prices of albums, but I got a pretty good price on this one, and it's Harlot's debut album, Origin. So these guys are an Australian thrash band, and I already own their other two albums, their two more recent ones, but absolutely stoked to pick up their debut, because as I said, this one is getting harder to find. I never come across it online, so yeah, this was a nice surprise. I was not expecting to find this, but yeah, that's just part of the dig, part of the hunt. You come across these harder to find albums from time to time, and it's always awesome when you do. So yeah, really happy with this one. And if you guys haven't checked out Harlot and you're a fan of modern thrash, I definitely highly recommend these guys. So there you go, that is it. That's my heavy metal haul from Utopia Records down in Sydney. Like I said, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below, so definitely check them out. And if you're in the Sydney CBD area, I definitely recommend calling into their store. The store is just absolutely amazing. So let me know what you think of the items that I've shown within this video. Let me know what you think of the CDs and the merchandise in the comments. And until next video, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and yeah, thanks for watching.